boys? What is up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I forgot to change the stream title. Give me 2 seconds here. Yo, first time chatter, Weird Seal Flippers, welcome to the chat. Super name, welcome to the chat. Top Guy 123, welcome to the chat. Midi Poots, welcome to the chat. Eyad, welcome to the chat. Stefan Geld, welcome to the chat.
Pretty cool how Orbalist permafarmed WTBH.
Tuber, thanks so much for the tier 1 and directly, or I should say, no, I guess directly, thank you to Obelisk as well. Stefan Geld, welcome. Maine, welcome. Quits, welcome to the chat. Papyrus, welcome to the chat. Telly, welcome to the chat. Northalas, welcome to the chat. How is this already normal? Okay, so when is he taking a bath? How is this already normal? How is that a normal thing to already say? Why are you saying it like it's normal? Alex31, thank you so much for the 22 months. Holy hell. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate it. Hello, Mr. Never Breaks Under Pressure. Hello, Bryson. Welcome to the chat. Play Deltarune, please. I beg you. Eyad. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to happen. If you want to know why it's not going to happen, you can type !Deltarune if you'd like. Yo, Miss Damie. Welcome to the chat. Thanks to follow. Maskman, welcome to the chat. Unk Trev looks so different when he's locked in. Okay, first off, I'm not Unk. Okay, second off, who doesn't? Who do you know that when they lock in, they look like this? Nobody. Okay, that is not a... What? My mic is falling off my desk. Hang on. Did you see my mic start coming to attack me? Hang on. Guys, genuine question. Did you see the mic start coming down at me? Did you see that? Johanna, welcome to the chat. Holy first-time chatters, I just scrolled up. First-time chatters, if it's your first time typing in the chat, hang on, I will say hello. Just give me 1 second. I try to read every chat message. How is Go to welcome back to the chat. How am I doing? I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. He looks like if Ellen did... He looks like if Ellen... He looks like if Ellen DeGeneres was a guy. Do you mean Ellen DeGeneres? Is that what you mean? I think you meant to say Ellen DeGeneres. Ooga Booga, welcome to the chat. Reentar, welcome to the chat. Cacao, welcome to the chat, first time chatter. I saw the Strokes this week. People were shouting at them to play songs, and the singer was getting frustrated. It reminded me of this chat. Yeah, you know, yeah. You know what? I sympathize with the Strokes. Guys, you know, just think about how hard I have it. I click go live and people ask me to play a video game. No one has it harder than me, guys, and I mean no one. Guys, we're talking about third world problems here. Price Patty, thanks so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. W Price Patty. Would you rather drive a car going 10 miles per hour or drive a 10 miles per hour going car? Are these first-time chatters coming from Ludwig's chat? Is this what Ludwig's chat is like? Bitte, welcome back to the chat. Fourth stream here? Oh, trust me, I know. Hello, Trev. Hey, Manches, welcome to the chat. Holy heck, what a normal first chat. Welcome. Outcat, first time here. I can see that, actually. I can see that. Do you guys want to see what it looks like? For anyone that doesn't have 7TV, I'm not sure how many of you don't have 7TV, but can I show you what it looks like when you chat for the first time? It looks like this. I can see this is a first-time chatter. I can see this is a first-time chatter. I can see this is a first-time chatter. I can see Miss Damie is a first-time chatter. That's what it looks like for me, guys. So believe me, I don't miss a single first-time chat unless I'm playing Geometry Dash or something, and then maybe I do. Night Killer, welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Burger Beast, welcome. You're washed as fuck. Daniel, welcome to the chat. Hi, Miss Damie says, hi, I found you through YouTube Shorts and your vibe is great. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was gone for a week and missed a bath. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. This is a new thing. Why are you talking like this is something that happens? Why are we talking like this is a recurring theme? When have I ever taken a bath on stream before? How is this already normalized? Genuine question. I'm getting tilted by the fact that you guys are saying this is already a normal thing. He trolled me on April Thrills, was getting ready to watch him play Deltarune, and then he just trolled me. Ead, I have a question. Do you think I trolled you specifically? Do you think I was like, oh, Ead74, I know that they are gonna wanna watch this, so I'm gonna make this video for them. Do you think that I was thinking that? Genuine question. Parkin, welcome to the chat. $31 is not an... Okay. Am I an uncle in 3 different ways? IRL? Yes. But am I an unk? Am I an unk? No. Am I an uncle? Yes. Go have kids? What are you, my grandma? Grandma, is that you? When the hell did you make a Twitch account? Old ass, gross ass microphone. Can we relax today? What the hell, guys? Relax. I just got online, for the love of God. Give me like 10 minutes of grace period or something. 31 is the new 12, actually. Can I call you Tree? Hey, sure, Lila Fish. Sure you can. Can I call you Lila? Or is it Leela? I'm just joining for the first time for fun. Hey, Betsy, welcome to the chat. Betsy, you're the first person I've ever seen have that color for their name. Light blue? I didn't even know that was an option. How the hell did you do that? I've literally never seen anyone choose that color. In fact, can someone tell me what Twitch code that is? Because I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that color right now. Genuine. What is the Twitch code for that? You streamed once in a bathtub? Okay, that's... Okay, yes, but I didn't take a bath. Have I streamed in a bathtub before, guys? Yes, okay, but that's not relevant. Okay, we're talking about taking a bath. I don't bathe. I don't bathe. I take a shower. Guys, here's what I will say. I don't understand the point of baths. I don't. Okay, now that may lose me a couple of followers, guys, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. I bet you groan whenever you sit down. I do not, bro. I don't, okay? I don't. Now, back to the stream, guys. Batmans, thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for asking. I genuinely appreciate it. I'm doing well. How are you? You can call me that isn't... Is it Lila or Leela? Namako, welcome to the chat. Spooky Month, welcome to the chat. Guys, guys, with my Ludwig Vog... Sorry, guys, I think I just got possessed by a demon there for a minute. With my Ludwig Teacher VOD, the full VOD on my VOD's channel, somebody commented they don't want to see... They do not want to see me greeting chatters for 50 minutes. They do not want to see that. So if you guys could... If you guys could all stop agahaing, I'd really appreciate it. It always pays to believe. Don't even say that you're impoverished from believing. It literally always pays. Name one time it hasn't paid to believe. I'll wait. I'll wait. Baths are overrated unless you have a wife. Are you saying that a wife cannot enjoy a bath with their husband? Is that what you're saying? Dante Hollow Knight, welcome to the chat. Play Silk Song. Oh, what a legendary first message to stop by. What a legendary first impression of you in my chat that I'm permanently mentally noting in my head. No, I haven't seen the Odyssey yet. Guys, here's the thing. I really want to, but I just haven't had time. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. I think some of you do. I'm moving in September. I'm moving out of this place. So I'm not going to have this background anymore. And I saw 8 different apartments on Monday. 8. And I did that basically all yesterday. It was insane. It was a lot of traveling and a lot of visiting stuff. And okay, I won't say which one it was, guys, but by the way, there was one place that had 4.5 stars. There was one apartment that I visited that had 4.5 star, hundreds of reviews on Google, hundreds. And I went and I visited this place, and there was a guy. I'm not, just so you know, there's no opinion tied to what I'm saying. I just want to tell you what happened factually. There was a guy in a wheelchair sitting in the middle of the driveway that you pull into. So I had to, like, I just barely was able to do this, but I had to drive, just barely squeeze my car in between where the curb was and where the guy in the wheelchair was. And I pulled in. I pulled into the parking lot, parked the car, and I went in. And somebody, I noticed there was like a smell when I walked in. It wasn't bad, but it was like musty or a little weird. And somebody greeted me from a window, and they walked out into like where I was in the common area from their office. Like, I saw them through their window, and they were haging. I walked in, and they were like, they were doing that from the window, and they came out and they greeted me. And as I walked into her office, there was a big fat cockroach walking on the ground that she didn't notice. And so, needless to say, I was a little put off about the place, just in general, the smell, the cockroach, the fact that I had to dodge a guy in a wheelchair who was just sitting there. He was talking to somebody, but there was no one around him, and he didn't have any AirPods in or anything. You know what I mean? So something about I won't necessarily say what it was, but something about the place kind of put me off. I got kind of an uncomfortable feeling about being there. And I sat down, and she handed me a brochure about like the places they had, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and cancel the guided tour that I had scheduled for today. I think this flyer's enough. Thank you so much. And she, like, her face, like she was like talking to me like this, and her face went like this. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Was there something that I said? Was there something that happened between when you scheduled the tour and now? And I was like, no, I just, we got a lot of places to visit today. I just want to, this brochure is probably good. And then we just got up and walked out. Needless to say, you can't always trust reviews on Google. Midnight Rangoon, welcome to the chat. Also, Molly Minnows. What's the stream title, Trevor? I'm confused and intimidated. Does me being in a bath intimidate you? Hang on. Does me being in a bath intimidate you? Hang on, the payoff's gonna be huge. The payoff's gonna be huge. Okay, I can only play that much because I'm gonna get copyrighted, but you get the point. You get where I'm going with this, right? I'll explain it in a second. I'll explain what I'm gonna do today in a second. Sorry. I can't eat for the rest of the year because of that gamba. Are you saying your livelihood depends on how many Trevor Treefort channel points you have? You look nice as always. Hey, thank you. Hey. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. That was a nice comment. Because that means you're dirty? No, I'm not dirty. Guys, here's what I will say. I shower at least once a day. Minimum once a day. That much is a fact. Okay? There's no opinion tied behind that. That's a fact. Will the balloon stay in the next house? Honestly, it'll probably be easier for me to get the balloon set up. Genuinely. Blue Moldy Cheese, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. A minute and 30 seconds of ads is insane, but as long as you get the money. Is this something that I want to talk about right now? I don't think so. I have the ads on the lowest possible setting that you can to not have pre-rolls. That's what I'll say. You love 67? No. Great question, though. Great question. Guys, Hang on, let me put on the different song. Oh, by the way, whoever recommended It's Raining Somewhere Else, you know the Undertale song? That song, you from Undertale? That is copyrighted. So it got flagged in my most recent VOD, and I just had to mute the whole section. So I can go through and dispute it, and like 75% of the time it gets overruled, and 25% of the time it gets taken away. So it's just not worth it. Guys, I have something to say. I'm gonna look up one of these clips that I posted. I have something to say, and I actually thought about this for a long time. I'm about to apologize very meticulously for the first time in my content creation career. Like this is genuinely, I'm not making a video about this, but this is genuinely the first time I'm about to apologize, and I want to show you why. Hang on, I have to find the clip. Give me 2 seconds. Holy hell, I make way too many clips, bro. I literally make way too many clips. Okay. All right, I want to show you this clip, so just so you have the context. And this clip didn't even do that well, so I don't even think a lot of people know about this, but I'm going to show you this clip, and then I want to say something. I'm going to very carefully apologize. Okay, I'm going to very, very carefully apologize about this. And then I'm going to say a disclaimer as well. So I don't think I'm going to be apologizing for the reason you think I am, but because I want to be very clear about like what my intentions are and what I actually think. And I spent a lot of time thinking about this. So let's take a look at this. Here's the clip that I want to show you. That we're gonna be talking about. Okay, kill me because it just took me to a different clip. Oh, I love YouTube, guys. Ha 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 ha. I love how when I click on a video, it takes me to a different 67 one. 67 is... Okay. You guys ready for this? I think, honestly, I think some of you might be upset with this apology. Honestly, some of you might be upset with this apology. And if you are, I think that's okay. Because I spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I just want to make sure that I put my actual beliefs into practice here. But let's watch the video first. 67 is cringe. Okay, Kim Jong-un. 67 invokes no emotion in me anymore. Okay, Kim Jong-il, father of Kim Jong-un. People that say 67 is cringe cause more people to say it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had Socrates in chat. I didn't realize... Okay, first off, by the way, just as a clarification, I'm going to talk about a message that I received. Socrates is a philosopher. It would be a compliment. Albert Einstein is also a compliment. Just to clarify, Albert Einstein is one of the smartest scientists that has ever lived. Just to clarify. Back from the grave. It's fine when people say 67 like once or twice, but when kids lose their goddamn minds because of it, then I'm just afraid of our futures. Okay, Adolf Hitler. 67 is cringe. Okay, this was the clip. This is the clip in question. And I want to apologize very specifically for one thing. I got a message from someone, and I won't say the username, and I won't even say really what the message said, but the message was basically saying, hey, that essentially that personally hurt my feelings, and by the way, I'm one of your actual live stream viewers. Okay? Now, if there's anything, I took away a lot of stuff from Ludwig's Streamer University thing, and one of them is if you do something to offend your actual fans, and I consider anyone who's in my live stream watching me as an actual fan of mine. If you do something that upsets one of your actual fans, you need to make it right. So there's one thing that I want to say. If this video was taken seriously by any one of my viewers, if one of my viewers thought that I was in any way being serious during this video or with these comments, and I hurt your feelings, I apologize. Genuinely. I apologize. Okay? The second thing that I want to say is just because I don't want you, like, if the way that I communicated that, or if I wasn't clear enough that it was a joke, I think the joke of this video was obviously, number one, I don't give a shit about 6'7", number one. But obviously comparing someone who hates on 6'7" to dictators, famous dictators, is such a wild comparison that, in my opinion, there's no way it could be taken seriously. Does that make sense? In my opinion, if I were listening to myself as a viewer say that, I would make the connection, okay, clearly that is such a big jump that of course it's satire, of course it's sarcastic. But I don't think everyone understands that. Okay? In fact, I also just said a video, I just said in Ludwig's Streamer University thing, Ludwig's like, he was basically talking about what do you call it? Like hiring people to take over certain jobs in your content creation career. And I paused the video and I said, as a joke, in my opinion, there's no way that it could have been interpreted as not a joke. But I was like, guys, get ready to type 5head. What I'm going to do is if I just hire a streamer to stream for me, it frees up my time to do other stuff. And like I was pretending like I had just come up with like a giga brain solution to streaming, hiring somebody to stream for me. In my opinion, there's no way that could not have been interpreted as a joke. Like the joke is streaming's like the only thing you can't hire someone to do for you, right? And there was still like quite a few people that were like, bro, but we were watching you for you. Like you know what I mean? Like they didn't understand that it was a joke. And I didn't say anything at the time, but I was like, oh, I guess it's not as clear to like, it's not super clear. Like my satire that I say sometimes is not very clear. You see what I'm saying? And then there's also this one too. So just to really drive home my point, before I clarify my apology, I want to talk about this too. Hollow Knight. There's also this video, and by the way, we've already talked. I've actually made this into a clip already. But there's this joke that I made. There's this joke that I made in the beginning of this video. Watch this. Screaming, but nobody came. Yo, that little bug is screaming, but nobody came. You guys probably wouldn't even understand that reference. You guys wouldn't understand the reference, but nobody came, says the guy whose 50% of his audience has played Undertale. There's no way, in my opinion, there's no way anyone could interpret that as me being serious. And then the following comments were, probably not. Thanks, AutoZone. It's from Celeste, correct. AutoZone's the only one that got it. AutoZone's the only one that got it. Deltarune's not even close. Okay, I just realized you can't see my camera, but I'm saying AutoZone, who used to be a chatter of mine, said, "Oh, that's from Celeste." Theo says that in Celeste. I'm like, yes, it's from Celeste. Yeah, Deltarune's not even close. And I've already talked about this before, but in my opinion, like, guys, just think of it from my perspective. Guy whose most of his audience has played Undertale says you guys wouldn't understand where "but nobody came" comes from. In my opinion, there's no way that could be interpreted as not being a joke or not being sarcastic. And yet, if we scroll down and we look at some of the comments, like if I just sort this by newest and we just look at some of these comments, 125, but nobody came. Deltarune is close. Both Undertale and Deltarune have many characters. If we just keep scrolling down, let's see. We can find one. Undertale mentioned. Deltarune is kind of close. Like people didn't get that I was being sarcastic, right? And so I just had to remind myself that not everyone understands when I'm obviously being sarcastic. And if someone who regularly watches me saw that, like heard me say that, and because of the way that I communicate and because of my sense of humor, I'm not saying it's their fault that they misinterpreted it. I'm saying if because of the way that I communicate things, if they saw that clip and thought that I was being serious and genuine and took offense to it and it hurt their feelings on my behalf, I apologize. Okay? Now, here's what I will say. If anyone saw that video and understood that it was a joke, so you knew that I was joking, and you knew that there's no way that I'm comparing people who don't like 6-7 to famous, horrible dictators. Okay? Like the joke is that someone who doesn't like 6-7, there's no way that's even in the same universe as famous dictators. If you understood that was a joke and you still got offended, I don't apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for a joke that I said. Okay? So if you did understand that it was a joke and you did understand that I was just saying it, I was being facetious, and you still got offended, then, I'm not going to, like, maybe this isn't the stream for you. You know what I mean? I do feel bad if someone did interpret it as me being serious. Like, if someone thought that I was being serious and then it hurt their feelings, then that would make me feel bad. If someone knew that I was joking and they understood that it was a joke, and like it was totally in the context of a joke, and they knew that I wasn't being serious, and they still got upset, then I'm not going to apologize for a joke. I'm not going to apologize for saying a joke. Okay? Because in my opinion, it's such a wild comparison, and it's a very clear joke coming from me that there was no malicious intent behind that. You know what I'm saying? It was, I wasn't doing it to be mean. I wasn't doing it in any other way other than just joking. And I think I get, as I'm getting more comfortable, like the way that I can describe it, and maybe this will put it in a better perspective. The way that I can describe it is this: that's something that I would do while joking around with my friends. Okay, that's something that I would say. It's like just like a wild comparison like that. I would say that while joking around with my friends. I'm sure most people in this chat, most people in the world, they say a lot of crazy stuff with their friends too, right? The only difference is that mine is recorded and people don't understand my humor because they don't know me. You know what I mean? So I think that's where the distinction comes in. Again, the clip didn't even do that well. The clip kind of flopped, and honestly, maybe most of you guys hadn't even seen it yet. But I just wanted to clarify that. I really did have to sit there when I saw that message. I really did have to sit there. I'm like, okay, if there's one thing I've learned as a content creator, it's like a lot of people are just going to like hate you or not like you for certain reasons. But when I saw that person was a live stream viewer of mine and an actual fan, that did make me feel bad. Just thinking on their behalf, if they didn't know that I was being serious, or if they didn't know that I was joking and they did think that I was being serious and it actually hurt their feelings and they were a long time like viewer of mine, or at least a viewer of mine, then I was like, man, that does kind of make me feel bad. And I think I do need to address this. But again, I do, and again, I do want to clarify, it was just me making a joke. And so if anyone is still offended after knowing that it's a joke, then I'm not sorry for that. If that makes sense. Because I'm just talking to you guys like I would talk to my friends. And I know I'm not saying, okay, just to clarify too, I'm not saying that this is a parasocial relationship. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm just saying that I just feel I feel more comfortable. I feel more comfortable, and I'm, you know what I mean? Like I think a lot of famous creators say crazy stuff right now. Like people say, Ludwig says all the time, I'm gonna kill myself. And he says that all the time when he's joking. If someone who knows someone that has done that is probably gonna be upset about that, right? You see what I'm saying? So I just think like the more that I stream, the more comfortable I get, the more that stuff's gonna happen. So I guess the reason why I'm saying that is because if it's something, if you hear me say that I don't apologize if you knew that it was a joke, and that still kind of makes you mad, or it still kind of offends you, then maybe I'm gonna keep saying like crazy stuff. So maybe this stream isn't for you if you can't handle stuff like that. All right, guys, I think we got it all out. I think we got it all out. Let me start this back up again. Happy to clarify any questions. Or see what you have to say. You don't need to say it was a joke. If people, yeah, I know, but like, here's the thing. Okay, the stream is cool, 654. You don't need to say it was a joke. If people get offended, people get offended. People now are just snowflakes. The thing is that like, most of the time I would agree with you. I just think it kind of held like a special place in my head that the person said that they had been watching me in my live streams for a while. And this is honestly, that's the first time that's happened. It's the first time in my life I've ever got a message like that. So I don't know, maybe in 2 years I'm going to have a completely different reaction to something like this, but. Hey, YHYDK, welcome to the chat. Okay, you guys are reacting a lot differently than I thought you would. Funny how people don't get sarcasm. Back noise, welcome to the chat. Guatemala, welcome to the chat. Yambi, welcome to the chat. Namiko changed their color? Mods, seriously. Mods, genuinely. We gotta do something about this. Hey, the stream is cool, by the way. Welcome to the chat. First time chatter. It's not, but like, do you see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make a video about this, but do you see what I'm saying? That it's like, whatever. I think you guys get my point. I think I've said everything I need to say. Zack Attack, welcome to the chat. Stowy Time, welcome to the chat. Welcome back. Okay, did I miss anything, guys? Did I miss anything? Did anybody say something crazy? Bro, are you gonna ask me something, or are you gonna ask me something, or you just keep telling me that you need to ask me something? Do you prefer 50k YouTube subs or 5k loyal Twitch chatters? Is that a genuine question? Guys, what do you think I'm gonna say? Do I prefer 50,000 YouTube subs or 5,000 loyal Twitch chatters? Which one do you think I'm gonna say? Which one do you guys think I'm gonna say there? Oh, here's something. The problem about policing humor is that later people are walking on eggshells, and the people who have issues with you will never be satisfied. I've seen people get ragged on for the slightest comments for falling down the unneeded apology pipeline. Well, the thing is that like that's I agree. Okay, I agree with you. That's why I specifically made it clear. If you thought that I was being serious, I apologize. If you knew that I was joking and still took offense to it, I don't apologize. I don't feel bad. Do you see what I'm saying? So like I don't want to give the impression that like if I say something that like upsets you guys, that you can alter what how I behave and what I do online. Like I want to make it very clear. If you knew that it was a joke, I'm not sorry for that. Does that make sense? That's why I specifically decided to say those two things. So I'm letting you know, like, if you get upset, I'm not going to change my behavior if what I'm doing I believe is like is with you know good intentions, and making a joke is making a joke. You see what I'm saying? Do you actually mostly play indies? What's the content you most enjoy producing? Why were you not parrying? Bro, you came to my Twitch chat just to backseat 1 year ago me. What are your top 3 pizza flavors? Here's what I will say. Green olives are the most underrated pizza topping of all time. And it's not even close. And I'll debate anyone. Number 2. Honestly, guys, when I haven't eaten pizza for like over 7 or 8 months. I almost said one number below that. Can you imagine? But what I used to get was just like black olives, extra tomato slices, and something else. I can't remember. Extra tomato slices, black olives, and something else. I actually don't really like getting meat on my pizza, honestly. No, I don't eat pizza. Guys, here's what I will say. For all you first-time chatters, the reason why I don't eat pizza is I'm trying to be very conscious about my diet. The most unhealthy food that I eat is like Mexican food. You know what I'm saying? Trevor, I'm watching the stream with my wife, and she said, "Honey, I love you so much. I'm so glad we are married. Anyway, I'm enjoying the stream so far." I'm really happy for you. It sounds like you have a great relationship, a great marriage. I think a lot of people would be envious of how happy it seems like you two are. To be honest, pizza with any fucking fruit in it makes me mad. Oh, pineapple. Here's what I will say. Okay, I'm not doing this to rage bait. Pineapple is a goated topping. Actually goated, genuinely. Pineapple is banging. The only time that I'll eat meat on a pizza is, well, number 1, it's at Sinner's Road. Number 2 is if it's pineapple, bacon, and ham. Oh, that's banging. That's so good. That makes me really miss eating pizza, honestly. L take? Okay, Top Guy 123. This is my response to you saying L take. Ready? W not making this an echo chamber. W Top Guy 123 for not making an echo chamber. Rocks out. Welcome to the chat. Here's what I will say. You know, we could go down the same rabbit hole as pineapple on pizza as we could on 6-7, okay? If someone, like, people that don't like pineapple on pizza are kind of aggressive about it. You know what I mean? Here's what I will say. Would I rather be friends if, let's say I didn't care at all, would I rather have 5 friends who like pineapple on pizza or 5 friends who don't like pineapple on pizza? And I think I would choose 5 friends that like pineapple on pizza, because the ones that don't are kind of in your face and aggressive about it. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. You bring sadness to my heart? W Guatemala for not making this an echo chamber. W Guatemala for making a diversity of opinions in this chat. Pineapple don't belong on pizza. Would you rather have 5 friends or 5 pizzas? It depends on what type of friends. Like, I know you meant that as a meme question, but would I rather have 5, like, friends who... It depends, you know what I mean? Whether, like, 5 good friends or 5 friends who are, like, kind of judgmental and, you know what I mean? Just don't really align with me that well. Warmed corn, welcome to the chat. Infinite pizza, but no pizza. You know, here's another hot take. Can I tell you another hot take? Here's another hot take of mine. Do you guys know that Jay Schlatt question? Would you rather have bacon, unlimited bacon, but no games? Wait, how does it go? How the hell does it go? Unlimited bacon, but no games, or unlimited games, but no games? I'm kind of butchering it, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Here's a hot take on that. I don't think that's funny. Even the first time I heard it, even the very first time I heard it, I was like, this isn't really that great. So. Now, if anyone does think it's funny, WU for not making this an echo chamber and keeping a diversity of opinions in this chat. Would you rather play Hollow Knight for the rest of your life or get to play any game you want, including Hollow Knight? I'm getting rage baited. I'm getting rage baited. You're doing to me what Jay Schlatt does to everyone. All right, no, actually, you're doing. This is what you're doing. Wait on, let me show you what you're doing. I'll show you what you're doing. You ready?
I have one.
Oh yeah, man. You're doing this to me right now.
I have one.
Oh yeah, man. Totally. I love this game, man. I love this game.
Would you rather always be able to know when someone else is lying but never be able to lie yourself, or always be able to lie but never know when someone else is lying?
Okay, which one? Which one? You gotta pick one.
I don't know, Curry. That's the question. Which one?
All right, answer. Answer.
No, I'm not answering you. I'm asking y'all.
He doesn't have to answer. It's for us. It's for you. I mean.
Oh, okay. I got one.
Curry,
I got one.
no, you got to answer
No,
mine.
no, this is good. This is a good one. I got one.
No, we didn't finish.
Would you rather have $1 billion? I'm talking $1 billion, or die the most painful death, just like the most painful death you've ever died, just like horrible death.
Take the $1 billion.
Oh, you take the $1 billion? Okay. Okay. Malcolm.
Yeah, I'd also take the $1 billion for sure.
Okay, you both taking the $1 billion. You greedy savages. That's sorry, I love the way he says savages.
$1 billion for sure.
Okay, you both taking the $1 billion. You greedy savages. All right.
That was not difficult.
You gave us the option
at all.
between $1 billion.
Guys, okay, I don't think I've ever actually seen the ending of this. Look, just let me cook for a minute here. I want to watch
or
this.
A painful death.
That's the game, man. That's the game. You can't have both.
Actually, Curry,
you're
that's
supposed to
not
come
the
up with 2 equally good or 2 equally bad choices. That makes it harder for us to answer.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense anyway. All right. All right. I got one then. I got one. Would you rather have the ability to fly, but you can only fly for like 5 seconds, or
Good. Okay.
Right, good. Okay.
you're in the Twin Towers, but it's on 9/11 right before the plane, right before that plane hits.
Fucking flying.
Cooper,
For 5
okay,
seconds.
flying. Malcolm.
You know I had family in the towers.
In the towers.
Okay, you want to
No,
be there?
I'd love to fly.
So you
No,
want to be there?
no, I would fly for 5 seconds. That's better.
All
It's
right.
way, way better.
That's the game. That is the game.
I don't think you get the fucking game.
Okay,
dude.
I got one. This is it.
No, no,
I got
you
one.
don't.
Go to the store to get a sandwich. Make a sandwich at home.
Yo, I got supplies in the fridge.
Let's say you do.
Now I'm gonna make it at home.
Okay,
This isn't-
Malcolm.
This isn't even creative, Curry. There's nothing to it. I mean, it's closer.
Bro, look at his
closer,
face.
I guess.
Look at this face. This Curry Barker is the master at doing this face.
This isn't-
Malcolm.
This isn't even creative, Curry.
Look at that. I don't know how he does this. Like, you know, oh my God, wait, you know what I just realized? You know who Blood looks like? Okay, give me 2 seconds. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this or seen this game. You know who he kind of looks like? By Neverhood. It's a game called Clayman. I played this game when I was like 3 or 4 years old. This guys, this would have been in the 1990s. I was playing this game in the 1990s. Curry Barker kind of looks like this. Does he not? How crazy is that? Actually, how crazy. Bro, I knew he looked like somebody. And every time he makes this face, he kind of looks exactly like this guy. Okay, anyway.
There's nothing to it. I mean, it's closer. It's closer, I
Okay,
guess.
it's closer. That's the game.
Do you even
Sometimes
understand
I feel like you're not
anything that's happening in your life? Anything, right now.
I'm here, you're here. We're playing What Would I Do? What would you do?
Sometimes I feel like you're not very self-aware.
Would you rather
This better be good.
have the ability to learn any skill immediately, but you have to give up a skill that you already know?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
this isn't bad. This is pretty good, actually.
Or
what? Or what? Great.
Or
what?
I don't know.
I have one.
Oh man. Guys, by the way, if anyone doesn't know this, that's the director of the movie Obsession. That is the director of the movie Obsession right there. You heard it here first, by the way. He looks like Clayman from the Neverhood game on PC that was made in the 1990s. You did not say it first. What do you mean you said it first? Oh, you said the director of Obsession. Okay. I was going to say, no way you said he looks like Clayman from the Neverhood series that was made in the 1990s. There's no way you said that. If anyone didn't know this, that isn't Jay Schlatt. Oh my god. Would you rather play every game in existence except the games you've played on Steam, or would you rather play only the games you've played on Steam before? That's kind of a good question. I think I would choose the games I have not played. Every game in existence except the games that I played, because there's just, why would I limit myself to like 200 games? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would pick the new games. Would you rather play Deltarune for 24 hours straight or stop streaming for a month? That's, in my opinion, that's a no-brainer. I would rather stop streaming for a month. Guys, last month I had, what, 25 hours of stream? 25 hours total? So basically, would I rather play Deltarune for 24 hours straight, or stop streaming for the equivalent amount of time that I streamed last month? Is it almost game time? It could be. It could be. Wait, how do you know we're playing a game? I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you we're playing a game. How do you know that? Are you in my head right now? All right, guys. I think now's about the time. Now's about the time where I tell you guys what's going on. Okay. Now it's about the time, guys. Let me find. Hang on. I gotta open my not my snipping tool. Paint. Let me open Microsoft Paint. Okay. I'm changing this song. I'm changing the song to be something cooler. Like this. I'll play it in a second, though. Hang on. All right, guys. I have something to tell you. And I don't think you're going to like it. Mentally prepare yourself. Guys, some of you might be familiar with this emote. Okay. All right. Some of you may be familiar with this emote. Here's what's happening today. It did not sit right with me in the last wheel stream when I played Celeste. And I tried to do every single seaside golden strawberry in 30 minutes. I really thought I could do it. And I mean level 1 through level 8 seaside golden strawberries. And I got to level 3 and almost did level 3, Oshiro's level, and then died. So here's what's happening. In 30 minutes last week, I almost did 3 seaside levels. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm putting a timer on for an hour and a half, and I'm letting it tick down. If by the end of that hour-and-a-half timer I have not completed level 1 through level 8 seasides, I'm going to take my phone into the bathroom and I'm going to take a peepo bath. I'm basically going to try to recreate this emote, but without the suds. Okay? Today is the day that I prove to you guys that I'm not washed. Today's the day. If I don't do it, I'm hopping into the bathtub. If I do it, I'm ending stream. Okay? Hour and a half. Hour and a half. And if I have to get up to go to the bathroom, I'm pausing the timer. You cannot dictate me not going to the bathroom, okay? That being said, guys, let me open Celeste. It's probably going to take 6 years to update everything that has to be updated. But that's what we're doing for today. So let me change the category to Celeste real quick. Guys, and let me tell you this, we're going to be getting wet in the tub. Okay? And I mean that literally. We're going to be getting wet in the tub, guys. So clock in. I hope you brought your floaties. Not that my goal is to not that my goal is to take a bath, because it's not. My goal is not to take a bath. It's to not take a bath, but I'm just saying if we do, which we won't, just be prepared. What would I rate Celeste? 10 out of 10? Well, honestly, in terms of playability, you know, here I'm going to steal something from Northern Lion here, guys. What would I rate Celeste out of 10? If we're rating it in terms of replayability and hours played, 10. Like, I paid, how much is Celeste? Like $30 or something? $20? I paid 20, I don't know how much it is. I paid like $20 for this game, and have gotten like 250 hours of gameplay out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, just by that logic alone, I'm giving it a 10. And it's not even close. Silk Song Steel Soul when? Probably, I don't know, probably next stream or something. The only reason I don't do Silk Song Steel Soul more is because I can't think of a good, like, clever video idea. It's just like, I do Silk Song Steel Soul until I die. But, like, everybody does that, you know what I mean? If one of you has a good idea, a good twist, I do Steel Soul Silk Song. But every time I die, I leak one number of my social security number. Every death. Guys, is that cooking or is that not cooking? Oh god, 8 mods failed to load. Hang on, 2 seconds. I have to update Everest. Still, Silk Song Steel Soul, but all enemies are 3x speed? Okay, can someone get me in contact with Doug so he can code that for me? Installing a Silk Song mod would be boring because, can I tell you why? What would happen is that you guys would just be watching my face as I watch the download. And you could say what you want, like you can pause this hype and say what you want about that. But like after a certain time, you guys would get bored from that. Like if it's just like, okay guys, hang on, 2 seconds, I'm unzipping, 2 seconds. Okay, we're at 6%. Okay, it just jumped to 13%. You know what I mean? Silk Song, but if I say the letter E, lost pace spawns. Wintry Streams, I like that idea. Can you reach out to Doug for me, please? Wintry Streams? I would really appreciate it. Say, hey, this huge up-and-coming streamer. Huge up-and-coming, by the way. Say, blood's about to pop off, in quotations. Say, I've heard some people say, in quotations, blood's about to pop off. And by the way, that's not even lying because I just said it. You don't have to tell him that I said it about myself. Just say that you've heard people say it. Trevor Dreamforce streams kind of... Is that a compliment? Is ripping ass complimenting? Doesn't that mean farting? No tools, no extra hearts, no nail upgrades. I feel like that's how I genuinely played like the first part of my first ever Silk Song playthrough. I didn't upgrade my needle till like episode 8 or something. Or what? It was like episode 6 or something like that. We were like 24 hours into the game or more. Oh, it means doing really well according to Doug. How the hell does ripping ass mean doing well? I've never heard anyone say, oh bro, like imagine going to church And if you're not religious, that's fine. Just that's why I said imagine. But imagine going to church and you walk up to the pastor afterward and you say, bro, you say blood. You say, hey, blood, hey, pastor. That service ripped ass, blood. You know, like, that's not a good thing. That does not sound like a good thing. Actually, you know what? Never mind, I defend Doug. Never mind, it does sound like a good thing. Because can I tell you why? If you say, like, something is... okay, I'm gonna say it in Spanish and I'll say it in English. Like, if you say, like, oh, está de pedo, güey. Like, it means, like, oh, it's of fart. It was of fart, bro. It was of fart, and that means, like, it was really cool and good. So never mind, maybe Doug actually is secretly a fluent Spanish speaker, and he's merely trying to integrate Mexican culture into America. And by America, I mean United States. Cooking, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I have Celeste open. All right, guys, for anybody who is just tuning in for the first time, I'm going to put this on the stream canvas. 2 seconds. Count them, 2. Hang on. Guys, this is about to be the YouTube intro. Ready? This is about to be the YouTube intro. Ready? Hang on, I gotta get it ready. Alright, I'm restarting this song because this song is a vibe and I forgot how good it was. Okay, here we go. Guys, lock in, take it serious, and put on your best face for YouTube. Otherwise, I'm blurring the chat. I'm being 100% serious. Luffy, blur the chat for the first 1 minute and 30 seconds of the video if everyone's saying, like, fuck YouTube. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Boys! No, I'm not doing that. Hang on. I'm not doing that. Hang on. Let me time it better. Ready? Boys! No, seriously, I'm not doing that. Seriously, I'm not doing that. The intro kind of sounds slightly similar. Okay, all right. YouTube, welcome back to another daily video. And by the way, daily video. Just don't go look at the last time I posted a video, and don't go look at the last time I posted a video before that last one, okay? Welcome back to another daily video on the Daily Videos channel. Today, what we're going to be doing is we have a challenge today. The challenge reads a little something like this. Complete 1C through 8C before time's up. Now, what this means is we are going to golden strawberry level 1C through level 8C before time is up. I'm giving myself 90 minutes. That's 90, count them, 90, which is a minute and a half, or an hour and a half. God damn it, guys. I'm re-recording this, okay? I hate this, actually. I hate this. Lock back in, guys. Take 2. Luffy, blur the chat no matter what. Luffy, blur the chat no matter what. Ready? Boys! Today, the plan is simple. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Just kidding. Give me a second. Boys! Okay. I see why Ludwig did that all the time, okay? Honestly, that's pretty fun, honestly. Okay, here we go. YouTube, welcome back to another daily video on the Daily Videos channel. Just don't go look at the last time that I posted a video, and definitely don't look at the last time I posted a video before the last one, okay? This channel is daily videos only, baby. And by the way, I pride myself on never missing a day. Today, there's a challenge right here above my head. It says golden 1C through 8C before time's up. So we're gonna be playing Celeste today. You'll notice above my head right now, there is a timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. If I do not successfully golden berry 1C through 8C in 1 hour and a half, I'm going to literally get into my bathtub and wash myself. Because if I don't do that, if I can't do that, that essentially means that I'm washed. If any of you are wondering, Trevor, what is golden berrying a Celeste level mean? Trevor, I've played Celeste, but I don't know what it actually means. What it means is you complete the entire seaside level for each chapter without dying a single time. So I go from the beginning of the level all the way to the end of not the screen, the level without dying. And that's what we're doing today. I have an hour and a half to do this. 1 hour and a half to do the entire thing. And if I don't, I'm literally going to hop into my bathtub and wash myself. Because if I can't do this in an hour and a half, it means I'm washed. All right, here we go. Lock in. I'm starting the time. I'm pausing this, turning back on the Celeste audio, starting the timer, and we're doing this. Guys, lock in and take it serious. I'm actually not going to be joking around. As soon as I hit start, I'm starting the timer. Here we go. Also, Game Shot, welcome to the chat. Guys, I get to pause the timer for bathroom breaks, by the way. Oh crap, we gotta do Gamba. Oh crap, we gotta do Gamba. Okay, hang on. I'll put a Gamba on the screen in a second. Hang on. Imagine I first try this. How pissed would you guys be? Fuck! Okay, hang on. I'm pausing the timer. Hang on. Let's get a little Gamba going. I'm gonna leave this going probably for a while, honestly. Will Trev beat the challenge 4 times up? No doubt. I'm just say yes. Yes or no. I'll leave this going for like 15 minutes. Maybe like 20 minutes, because we're gonna be doing this for an hour and a half. Maybe 20 minutes. Let's do that. Okay, there you go. And starting back the timer in 3, 2, 1. These ones I've already practiced. There's no reason to re-practice these again, because I've already practiced these like 2 days ago. Okay, maybe I have to practice these again. Filler name, thanks to follow. Also, what a cool name. Okay, hang on, 2 seconds. Guys, I should be able to add back time for this. All in favor of me adding back time for taking the time to do that? Say aye. All in not favor, say I hate puppies and kitties. And then in parentheses you have to say, and this isn't, you have to say, this is not part of the bit, I'm being serious. And if you don't say exactly that, then I don't know you're being serious. God! Here's what I will say, guys, and by the way, this is not even copium. If I just never talked, do you know how good I would be? Like, I'd basically be Parrot Dash 2.0. Ask Parrot Dash. Parrot Dash would agree with me. I have something to admit. I couldn't see Twitch chat there for a while. Hey, filler name. Welcome to the chat, by the way. You don't think what matters? I hate puppies and kitties, parentheses. This isn't even part of the bit. I'm being serious. This is an honest opinion that I would have said if you never would have said anything. If you don't type exactly that. Hey, Echo Fallen, welcome to the chat. What's the difference between C-sides and other sides in terms of difficulty? C-sides are mechanically the hardest. A lot of people would argue, though, that B-sides could be harder. Specifically, except for 7C. I don't think anyone would argue 7C is not harder than 7B. But it's only because they're longer. I will say golden burying C-sides is easier than golden burying B-sides, even though they're mechanically harder, just because they're so much shorter. Guys, be honest. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I haven't showered in literal months, and this stream was literally only an excuse to shower on stream. Can you imagine I die right there? Yo, guys, here we go. Listen, I'm not trying to sway your opinions here, guys, but we already finished the first one. I would set it anyways without prompt. You know what's actually really sad about that is that me laughing at that comment is essentially just me laughing at myself. Like I'm just laughing at my own joke. That's the saddest part about that. Guys, you know what I just recently... Okay, speaking of things that are not funny, guys. You know what I recently just found out about? Colon cancer is skyrocketing in the youth of today, and no one really knows why. Isn't that a little monka? Wait, what if I first try this? Hey, Nady, welcome to the chat. Hey, Hapatil, welcome to the chat. Shit food? Yeah, but here's the thing is like... you're probably right. But, okay, listen, I watched a Hank Green video, and even Hank Green says no one really knows why. So if you guys don't take my word for it, take Hank Green's word for it. Unless you Hank Green, and then, unless you hate Hank Green, in which case it was... Blue SR. Or, no, it was Fireborn. Now what do you guys have to say? Oh my god, what was that, second try or third try? Gilly BG, welcome to the chat. Genuinely, the challenge is unreadable. Oh, thank you. Actually, thank you. I didn't even notice that. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm gonna add like 30 seconds. Just to fix all this. Oh, challenge is already written in the text box. There, thank you, George. I appreciate it. Genuinely, thank you. That's still readable, right? Okay. Guys, I'm gonna add like 40 seconds. Hang on. 123, 124, 14. 124, 14. All right, here we go. No, shit. There. Guys, that was third try. That was 2 deaths. Third try. Please take a bath anyway, Monka. Concerned. What do you mean take a bath anyway? Guys, and by the way, okay, listen, I'm not no Joe Bart, okay? I'm not taking a bath without a shirt. Okay, I'm leaving my shirt on. I'm leaving my shirt on and I'm wearing a swimsuit. No, actually, shirt only. It's gonna be 10 sizes too small for me and no swimsuit. My microphone doesn't smell bad, okay? In fact, my microphone is probably never smelled better than it does right now. Alright, imagine first try. Ready? Imagine first try right here. Can you imagine first try right now? God, Cobra, can you imagine first? Could you even imagine first try right there? Oh wait, no, that wasn't first try. Wait, that wasn't. Hang on, I forgot that wasn't first try. Bro, the amount of gaslighting my brain subconsciously does is crazy. Like for a second there, I actually thought that was first try. Jinxie is more known for taking his shirt off. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What? I didn't let go. The game's gaslighting me. Maybe you don't say imagine next time so I don't jinx it? I mean, I could say watch this, but that doesn't... That works about as well as imagine. Oh, that was like perfect. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're cooking. Okay, ready? Ready, guys? Here we go. Ready? Lock in. I'll stay here for as long as it takes. Holy shit! Guys, we're schmoving! We're actually schmoving. Holy hell! If you imagine it taking an hour, won't that mean you'll get it immediately? What? Me reading that comment, dench loading? Maybe he isn't washed? What do you mean, maybe? Now, if I remember correctly, 4C is probably the easiest. Let's be honest. This has to be salvageable. This has to be salvageable. Guys, lock in. Lock in. Ready? Ready? I forgot you had to jump out this stupid wall there. Oh crap, wait, no, this actually kind of sucks. I forgot about this one. This one sucks. Hang on, guys. I need to practice this room real quick. There's a strategy for this one? I don't remember what it is. Timo Primo, thanks so much for the prime. W Timo Primo. Okay. Let me see what the last room is real quick. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this one. Fuck! God! Guys, I need to complete both of them once, and then I'll be ready. Oh, shit. I need to be holding up there, I think. Timo Primo. Kill me. Timo Primo. Si hay sol, hay playa. Si hay playa, hay alcohol. Si hay alcohol, hay sexo. Si hay contigo, mejor. Si hay playa. Si hay sol, hay playa. Si hay playa, hay alcohol. Si hay alcohol, hay sexo. Sea contigo mejor. Quítate la ropa. Something, something. I don't remember the rest of the song. Kill me. Hey, if anyone has a free minute, here, would someone be able to look up how the hell somebody codes OBS such that we can actually listen to copyrighted music but not have it save on the VOD? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, as much as I like listening to video game music, sometimes I'd like to listen to real music, not excuse me, not real music. Put down your pitchforks, please. Put down your pitchforks. Music with lyrics. What language is OBS coded in again? That is a question for not me. I have no idea. You know, here, I'm gonna say something that might make a lot of people unhappy, but I should have gotten this already by now, and I'm a little disappointed in myself. That's it, bro, that's it, I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. Just hold diagonal. Why? Just hold diagonal upright. Guys, how hard is it to hold diagonal upright? I've completed some Grandmaster lobbies, guys. I can't even hold diagonal upright. Hey, Lord Cheese, welcome to the chat. Am I winning? It depends on who you're asking. I would say I'm cooking, personally. Personally, I would say I'm cooking. Tell me. Okay, okay. Note to self. Dash a little earlier than you think. Maximilians, welcome to the chat. Note to self. Dash earlier than you think. P.S. You stupid mother. Now this has to be... You can make 2 different audio tracks for VOD and live stream? No way, really? Oh, but I have to record it at the same time though, right? Like I have to record as I'm streaming at the same time? Actually, that makes sense. That makes total sense as to how it happens. Because I thought I didn't have to record anything on my end, but that makes so much sense that I would have to record it for it to work. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough, guys. We're going back to the beginning. It's called a what? It's called a who? Oh, guys, that had to have been salvable. Demo dash straight upward like that. Demo dash straight upward. Pixel perfect through the crystal. That had to have been salvageable. Holy heck. All right, guys. Okay, we in it. We in it. Okay, we were in it. We were in it. This song is the epitome of what I think of when I think of Jamji. When I think of how Jamji moves and how Jamji looks, I think of this song. What's up? Loved is... Or sorry, loved is sin. Welcome to the chat. Also, Cup, welcome to the chat. You came from my very informative teacher video? Yo, W, welcome to the chat. We're not reacting to Ludwig today. We're taking a bath, potentially. We're taking a bath live on stream. And by the way, it's going to be a 480p bath. Actually, it might be 720p. It might be a 720p bath, maybe. Also, Ruber Cake, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I welcome you to the chat. Welcome to the chat. See, why does that work Oh, wait, I get it. Never mind, I get it. I understand. I have to hang on to the block for a little bit. I can't do a pixel perfect jump. I have to ride some of that momentum. Is taking a bath code for something? No, it's code for taking a bath. It's code for getting in the bathtub and then taking a bath in the bathtub. What? Hang on, wait, hang on, maybe salvageable? Oh my god, can you imagine? Oh my god, can you imagine? Guys, I'm gonna say it, I hate wind. I'm not even talking about in-game, by the way, I'm just talking in general. No, Trevor, you can't... On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate my chat's topics? It depends. You know, guys, one time you guys had topics that were so good that I still remember it to this day. Like, to this day, I still remember how good your topics were. So, here's what I will say. Sometimes you guys have banging topics, and then other times it's distracted by people saying, have you played this game yet? Look me in the eyes and tell me that I would do that if I wasn't looking at chat. Look me in the eyes and tell me that's a mistake that I would make without chat being there. Nice. Okay, guys, this is it. This is it. This could be it. Diagonal upright. This could be it. That was salvageable. That was actually salvageable. Marsek, welcome to the chat. What's one heck of a chat message? Actually, people watched. I guess we'll see. Soup credit name. I guess we'll see. What do you mean I'm still... bro, I've been on this level for like 5 minutes. What do you mean I'm still on this level? Mods, wrap me up in bubble wrap, please. I don't want to experience anything negative ever. Easy, by the way. Hang on, somebody asked a good question before. Okay, have I tried Rayman? Which one? Rayman 2? The Great Escape? Rayman 2, The Great Escape on N64? Yes. Alright guys, moving on. Oh, this could be a run killer, to be honest. Look how many deaths I have on this. 1,320. Oh, you can't see it. Guys, that's it. That's it. You know what? That's it. I'm moving you. I'm moving me and I'm moving you. There, I said it. You're going over here. And I'm going right here, guys. I'm going right there. And I'm going to place a timer closer to above my head. There. Right there, guys. Okay. I have 1,329 deaths. And look, just to put that in comparison, let's see how many deaths I have on Ashiro. 394, and I hate this one. And I have like 3 times the deaths. Which is a little crazy. Alright, here we go. The only thing is that like... Oh, I kind of remember what to do here. I think I should just practice all the rooms before I even pick this up. I know the first thing is this. It's just this first... It's the first room that's the hardest, honestly. Crap. What's the betrayal part? Rubricake, I am your father. That's the betrayal part. I've been waiting years to tell you that. It's me, your dad. God. And by the way, I just made up that quote. I made up that quote for the first time today. I did not steal that. Have you played Cuphead? Yes. It's on my quote-unquote main channel. Quote-unquote. That's what happened every time. Like, that literally is what happens every time. I'm not sure how else you're supposed to solve this. Oh, wait. No, am I doing this right? Or is there an easier way to do this? I think there's an easier way to do this. No, I don't. It's not 3 wall bounces because I don't think it's possible. I don't think you have enough time to do 3. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do we have enough time to do 3 wall bounces? No, there's no way, right? I've never done it like that. That's, bro, there's like no way this is gonna happen. Guys, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna save myself the time. And you can call this cheating if you want, but whatever. You don't even know what I'm doing yet. What the hell is that? Okay. All right, we're gonna do it like that. Fuck. Fuck! What the hell? I think it's easier to grab. I think it's easier to grab. I'm trying not to grab, but I think it's easier to grab. Kill me. Who says I'm giving up? Guys, I don't give up. Guys, okay, let me just say 2 numbers and 2 units of time associated with each number. 4 days and 26 hours. I think if I were to give up, then we never would have made it there, man. Ever. Okay, this is not a John, and it's not copium. This is not a John, it's not copium, guys. The colors are making it hard to see. Okay? The colors are making it hard to see. Hang on. Atomic, welcome to the chat. Guys, we're not... Okay, if I make it to the bathtub section, I will change the title, but I'm not changing the title, okay? I'm not changing the title before there's any conclusive results on what's happening, okay? Okay, now, all we have to do is first try everything from here on out. Ready? Should be no problem, guys. Now, this is salvageable, right? Hang on, let me practice that last room. What the f- Oh, that's right, okay. Oh, it's delayed. Okay, I would have totally forgot. Okay, guys, if we fail that, don't forget there's a little spring down there to help us out. Hey, Petuni, welcome to the chat. Oh, never mind. Petuni, welcome to the chat. Atomic, thanks for the follow. Kill me. Doki, welcome to the chat. Amir, welcome to the chat. No, Trevor, no. Just do the easy part. Okay. No, God! Okay, cool. All right, okay, guys, we're restarting. We're doing this first try. Watch this. Ready? First try. Okay, no one was looking, right? No one was looking? No one was looking. Guys, look away. Okay, look back, look back, look back. Ah, okay, look away, look away, look away. Now look back, look back, look back. Look away, look away. Alright, hang on, hang on, hang on. The hardest room is gonna be this one, guys. Just remember that. God. Why did they do this? Hey, Roxad! With a couple bucks on it, so here you go. Yo, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Found a vanilla gift card on the ground with a couple bucks. Thanks so much for the 20 bits, I appreciate it. Yo, thanks so much for the 40 bits, W! I didn't even know my alert box worked for that. Okay, now guys, lock in. Okay, this is for Rocks Out right here. Ready? This is for Rocks Out. Lock in. Now guys, first try. Ready? First try. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it! Guys, this is very likely. God! God! How many bits for you to do a house tour? I'll tell you what, if you donate 100,000 bits. Wait, hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm trying to think about how much money it would take for me to dox myself. If you donate, 2 seconds. $2 million bits. Hang on, let me, I need it. I don't think that's worth it, never mind. What's 2 million? 20,000? 2 million divided by 100? Yo, thanks for, thank you so much for the 20 extra bits. Not the Duke, thanks for the follow. Guys, this could be it. This could be it. This could be it. Guys. God damn it. Rocks Out, thanks for the 20 bits. Thank you for the $1 total. Accumulatively. Oh my god, bro. This is, like, the timing on this is actually so dumb. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go, here we go. Now, first try. Okay, here we go. First try. Trevor. Oh my god, guys. It's literally just a diagonal dash. That's all I have to do, and I just keep missing it. Guys? Guys? I thought I was dead there. Okay, here we go. Diagonal, diagonal. Yes! God! Okay. Alright, moving on, moving on, moving on. Guys, we have 3 levels left and 56 minutes. Yo, thanks, the stream is cool. By the way, literally the only reason why that section is hard is just for the first level. Okay, now, I don't think this is gonna be terrible. Yeah, I have 282 deaths. I don't think this one. I don't remember this one being that bad. Okay, this has to be south. No, I need to hold toward. Okay, now this. There we go, guys. There we go. Now, watch and learn. Okay, now watch and learn, guys. Pixel perfect, pixel perfect. All right, here we go. Kev, my boy. Kev, my boy. Lock in, guys. Okay, guys, now lock! Holy shit, now lock in! I need to practice that part. I need to practice that part. Hang on. There's no way, right? Okay. All right, okay. Okay, guys, lock back in, lock back in. That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy that, like, literally, with that second try right there, second try for that room, we would have got it. Here's what I will say. I'm going to die a lot more than I just did. Like, the fact that I got this feather stuff first try was pretty crazy. I'm going to die more than that. Yeah, like, the feather mechanics are the hardest part about this entire thing. Everything else is not that bad. It's because you can't use your dash here. Right here. You can't use your dash right there. You have to save your dash. If you don't save your dash, then you die. And on, guys, on key... listen, I'm not copying, I'm not copying. But feather mechanics on keyboard is terrible. That's what I will say. Oh, God. I feel like as soon as the very first time we make it past there with the feather, we're gonna probably beat the entire thing. No, I'm playing on keyboard. Imagine using your keyboard instead of a goldfish. Listen, not everybody can be Point Crow, okay? You want me to be Point Crow? I'll be Point Crow right now. You want me to roleplay as Point Crow? Ready? What's up, gamers? What's up, gamers? Do you ever get collector's anxiety? That's about all. That's about all I know. What's up, gamers? It's Point Crow here. Do you ever legit get collector's anxiety? Perfect. Okay, guys, we're going all the way. Guys, type W's in chat. We already made it. We already made it. W's in chat, guys. W's in chat. I've basically already got the heart already. Guys, W's in chat. What? What? That's the dumbest part to die. That's the dumbest part to die. Oh my god, that's the stupidest part to die ever. Alright, whatever, guys, whatever. Guys, I'm not... Listen, this is not copium. I repeat, this is not copium. But I basically have already golden this level. That essentially counts as golden burying this level. I think I've proved that I have the skill, guys, okay? Okay, guys, W's in chat, we already got it. W's in chat, we got past the hardest part. W's in chat. Guys, W's in chat. Oh, can you guys hear the heart music? That's how bad I'm gaslighting myself. You guys can hear the heart music, right? Turn it up, listening emote. Alright, guys, well, let's check out 7C. Oh, we got a lot of deaths on 7C here, guys. Get it? Because, like, that's what I would be saying. I'm gaslighting myself so hard that, like, my own brain sees me at the end screen. My own brain is showing me images of me at the end screen and then showing me images of me moving on to chapter 7. That would be some next level gaslight. Kill me. Can you imagine, like, what... being able to gaslight yourself would essentially be a superpower. If you could convince your brain to show you images of things that were not happening as if you had succeeded, do you know how, like, cocky or just delusional you'd be? Low-key, I feel like that happens with some people. Have you ever met somebody that has an ego so big that you're convinced that the way that they see themselves is just in such a different light that there's no way they would act like they did if they saw themselves in reality? I have no doubt in my mind I'm finishing this, by the way. There's no doubt in my mind I'm not ending up in the bathtub. As soon as we make it past the second feather part, we basically have already done the entire thing. Hey, Narco, welcome to the chat. Here's what I will say, guys. I don't have an ego. Alright, guys. My brain reverse gaslights me. My brain, when I succeed, shows me images of me failing. Guys, the best thing that ever could happen to me, and my brain would show me images of me. You know what I mean? Like showing up to school with no pants and just his whitey tighties. But like really what just happened was I just got the big job promotion. And my brain's showing me images of me in 6th grade showing up to school in just my whitey tighties because I forgot to put pants on for some reason. And my boss is like trying to shake my hand like, Trevor, what? Trevor? Hey, Trevor, calm down. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this guy? Because I'm like uncontrollably sobbing. I'm going, don't look at me! Don't look at me! Guy who reverse gaslights himself is my new favorite character. Guys, I brought this up before and I'll say it again. Okay? I brought this up before and I'll say it again. Lobsters. Lobsters. When they are... Sorry. It was an interesting segue. Okay, guys. W's in the chat. We already did it. Lobsters, when they are trying to be territorial about a specific spot in the ocean they want, they'll, like, get in a fight with each other. And whoever wins gets, like, if a lobster wants to come challenge... God. If a lobster wants to challenge another lobster's territory, and... they fight, whoever wins the fight just gets like a crazy amount of serotonin in their brain. So it's like, I don't know if it's permanent, but it lasts a long time. And so like, but if you win or if you lose a fight, it can really change the trajectory of how, like, the chemicals in your brain are. And I am basically that lobster that loses all the time. That's the chemicals in my brain. The chemicals in my brain have convinced me that I've lost a territorial battle. And the lobster who took over my little nook, my little lobster nook, has got like a nice little, like a nice new lobster gal. The lobster gal's like, oh, nice place you got here. You must be pretty strong. Okay, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. I just won my first battle. I just won my territory back. And I'm like, hey, that's my gal. Talking about the lobster that was like, you know what I mean? The other lobster. Hey, hands off my gal. That's me right now. You've got to be... Wait! Salvageable! What the hell are SSRIs? Sounds like a medical exam you'd get. Are you trying to tell me to go to the doctor? Serotonin therapy? Is that what you're trying to tell me to get? Here's what I will say. Guys, W in the chat. Guys, W in the chat. We're already moving on to chapter 7. Oh, man, guys, I love this song. I feel like we're in the clubs. You guys remember this chapter 7 song that we're currently on right now and listening to? You gotta be kidding me, this is salvageable! Yes! Oh, man. Yeah, guys, we're moving on to chapter 7 here. We're moving on to chapter 7, no problem. 43 minutes. By the way, I wouldn't be surprised if I finished this 7C in, like, less than 10 minutes. How many deaths do we have? Only 1,050? Nice try. Yo, Luffy, welcome to the chat. Honestly, the only base way to watch Twitch, to be honest. I'm actually glad to hear it. Okay, now hold, watch this, hold. Hold, this is salvageable. Okay, alright, this is salvageable. Hang on, this is salvageable. No, you can't watch on mute. You have to watch on... Can somebody type to MIDI Poots? Can someone at MIDI Poots? It has to be 1% volume, otherwise the viewer drops. Fuck. Salvageable. Perfect. You gotta be kidding me! Headline guy actually anticipates too well. Just do tab mute instead of stream mute? Yeah, actually, yeah, that does work too. Tab mute instead of stream mute also works because Twitch is like, you could have Twitch cranked to 100% volume, but if you have tab muted, Twitch is like, wow, this person's really enjoying the stream. You know what, guys? I have an honest question for you, and feel free to answer honestly or deceitfully. Kill me. Who actually watches... Like, has anyone ever seen an ad on Twitch and then bought a product from Twitch? Like, have you ever clicked on the ad and then bought the product? Hey, Jason, welcome to the chat. Okay, fine, it's playing in the AirPod in my pocket. Happy? Yes. Thrilled, actually. That's hilarious that's actually hilarious. Enquity, welcome back to the chat. No, but I have bought instant noodles from TikTok. Only from YouTube. I downloaded the game off YouTube ad. I just wonder, like, because no one would be buying ads on Twitch if they didn't work, so I'm just wondering who is. I was not taking that seriously. I have to practice that room. Yeah, my second name is Treefort. Nicholas, welcome to the chat. I've never had an ad on Twitch. Here's what I will say, guys. I once had a debate with somebody who watched YouTube. Okay? And the debate was, is YouTube Premium worth it? Now, I think this is going to be a hot take specifically with you guys, because I know a lot of people are really passionate about never paying for YouTube Premium. But here's what I will say. I watch a lot of YouTube. And in my opinion, when I pay for YouTube Premium, I'm paying to save my own time. Like, I'm going to be watching YouTube whether I have ads or not. And I would rather just, like, save the time of having to wait for the ads than wait for the ads. Does that make sense? That's the perspective that I come from. Now, keep in mind, the first 3 years or even 4 years that I use YouTube Premium, I was paying like $6 a month because for some reason they charge less if you live in Kuwait, which I did for when I first signed up for YouTube Premium. And only recently did I actually start paying the ridiculous price of whatever the hell it is, like $15, $16 a month, which is to be fair, that is a little crazy. But just think about how much time you're saving. You have to think about what your time is worth. You know what I mean? I use Brave browser, ad blocker default on. See, guys, now that's the future right there. That's why we invest in education. For the future. For ideas like that. Innovative ideas like that. I'm currently in the tub. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about knowing that. All right, guys. This should be no problem. We just third tried it. This should be no problem, right, guys? So anyway, guys, January 1st, 1994. Somebody's calling me! Someone's calling me! Holy heck! And somebody was calling me! And somebody was calling me! I'm not answering it. I'm not answering it. Guys, oh my god, like, I literally can think of no better way to prove that I'm not washed. I literally can think of no better way to prove that I'm not washed than right now. What's currently happening? Guys, lock in. Guys, we're going months without bathing, by the way. We're going literal months. Wait, hang on, guys. Hang on. One more time. I'm about to start crying. I'm about to start genuinely crying, guys. Alright, here we go. Moving on. Moving on. I'm not letting it get to my head. I'm not letting it get to my head, guys. No, pay no mind that we have 35 minutes for one last level. Pay no mind. I'm at a frame? I was at a frame? Alright, this one's easy. Genuinely. I'm going to practice the other two first. Never mind, never mind. I'm not going to. Never mind. I don't need to. I remember everything like a glove. Okay, I'm practicing the rest of the rooms. No, no. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. All right, now the last room here we go. Surely that's a phrase, right? I remember it like a glove. Surely that's an actual phrase. Oh shit! Oh my god, shit! Okay. No! Alright, I think we're good enough. I think we're good enough. I think we pretty much got it, right, guys? No, okay, fine. Okay, let's practice one more time. Shit! God! Shit! God! Guys, what if we don't beat this? What if we don't beat this right now? Justin, if you're currently watching me right now, and you're calling me because I'm streaming, can you type something in the chat? Otherwise, I'm gonna call you later. I can totally see you doing something like this. Can I remove 15 minutes from the timer? Should be interesting? No, because then what if I just fail? This may come as a shock to you guys, but I don't want to take a bath on stream. How are they supposed to know if they're not here? They wouldn't know. I would just call them later. Okay, here we go. This could be the one. No, that was too fast. I might die. I think I'm dead, actually. I might be dead. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Okay. What do you mean? Why you... First off, taking a bath on stream was never something you guys thought would be a possibility until just now. You're basically complaining about not getting something you've never gotten. Louis C.K., the guy the really famous comedian, which don't even Google him or anything. Louis C.K. has a bit about, he got onto a plane once, and this was when they first were offering in-flight entertainment, like in-flight Wi-Fi, like you could connect to the Wi-Fi on the plane. And he sat next to this guy, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, we have in-flight Wi-Fi. You can connect to Wi-Fi. You can get, use your phone, get on the internet." And before the flight took off, the pilot got onto the intercom or whatever and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Our in-flight Wi-Fi is down today, so but I hope you can enjoy our complimentary in-flight entertainment, movies, TV shows, and so forth." Basically saying that the Wi-Fi was down. And the guy that was sitting next to Louis C.K. was like, "Fucking bullshit." Like he mumbled that under his breath. And this is when this just became a possibility. So the guy was complaining about not getting something that he just found out about 60 seconds ago. And to be honest, guys, some of you in here, I think would be that guy on the plane going, "Ha, fucking bullshit. No in-flight Wi-Fi." And you'd be madging. You'd be souping on the... You'd be taking out your phone, Yelp review for American Airlines. Souping. They didn't even have my in-flight Wi-Fi. I couldn't watch my favorite porn videos. That was a joke, for anyone that was wondering. That was a joke. This may come as a shock to you guys. I don't know who you are. That may come as a shock to you. Louis C.K. and Trevor Treefort, 2 peas in a pod. No. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's not get that trending or anything. Kill me. Sarah Weird Deer, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. We have 90 viewers right now? Holy hell. Actually, I hide the view. I don't like to look at the viewership, guys. I don't like to look at the viewership or talk about the viewership, just in general. Because, I don't like the idea of changing my personality based on the number of people that are watching, you know what I mean? But that's pretty wild. I do not have a camera in everyone's room. Does anyone watch me simply because they think I have a camera in their room? Are there any people that are only here because they're convinced that I'm currently watching them right now? Because I hate to tell you this, guys, I can't actually see you. I don't actually have my eyes on you right now. Except for you. That's right. Michael. Except for you. I've got my eyes on you all the time. And I'm not playing around when it comes to that. Oh, and oh, sorry, I forgot. There's actually one more person. And you, Dylan. You thought that I had forgot your name, did you? Dylan? I can see you. You more than everyone! Bro, I would literally look like okay. Thank God, honestly. I would literally, if that was the one, If that was the one that I made the whole thing on, I would literally look like a psychopath in this YouTube video. Imagine that's the one that I beat the entire 8C on. Kill me. I'm Michael Dillon. I was doubly talking about you. You know, guys, here's what I will say. I feel like psychopath is a term that's thrown around a little too loosely nowadays. What does it actually mean? What is psychopath actually... What is the actual definition? Is it someone who can't experience emotions? I'm only saying this because George has just called me a psychopath, and I was about to deny it, and then I was like, wait a minute, maybe I am. Alright guys, here we go, first try. A person with a personality pattern marked by a lack of empathy, a lack of remorse, and a tendency to break rules. Okay, I think by that definition I'm a reverse psychopath. Genuinely. Sometimes I feel like I feel too much. That makes sense? Get... Someone who thinks hating 6'7" makes you a dictator? Okay. Okay. Guys, there's a lot of negative words that are thrown out a little too loosely nowadays, okay? Take it from me, guy who says hating 6'7" makes you the same as being a dictator. Six seven isn't funny, but it's funny to say. Never mind. Never mind. We're not talking about this. We're not talking about this. Guys, I walked out into my kitchen the other day, and my roommate's like, bro, you talk about 6'7" a lot on stream. But he was saying it like as a joke. And I'm like, holy shit, even he's noticing? You know, guys, there's better things to talk about. There's better things to talk about. I can name 5 right now. I can name 5 things that are better to talk about than 6'7". 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skibbity toilet poverty. You know, I said this once. Kill me. I said this once. I'll say it again, guys. I actually think Gen... Is that Gen Z humor or Gen Alpha humor? Who the hell started that? Gen Z? Who the hell started those words? I think it takes a particularly high IQ to enjoy humor like that. Would you rather have AI take over all the jobs or have it not take over all jobs? Man, it's good to be back, guys. Man, it's good to be back. Gen Alpha's the downfall of society. Okay, but here's the thing, like, doesn't everyone say that? Like, literally everyone says it about every generation. Your grandparents are like, these kids, they don't dance by wiggling their fingers anymore. They're shaking them hips. They're shaking their hips. Back in my day, I used to wiggle my finger. This generation's doomed. That's like an actual live recording of your grandparents talking, by the way. Back in my day, we used to plop one hand on the hip at a 90-degree angle, and then we'd wiggle our other finger. And we'd be smiling at the same time. Your grandparents were also the ones that were like, oh my god, Elvis was moving his hips around a little bit. Elvis was moving his hips around a little bit. What kind of smut are we allowing nowadays on stage? I can't believe it. Can you believe back in the day, Elvis shaking his hips on stage was like a really big, like a big protest? Or not protest, but like that was like a big deal. Like Elvis like moving his hips around like he did in You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, crying all the time. And he would do that little shake thing. You know, here's what I will say too. Here's what I will say too. I'm not judging anyone when I say this. I'm merely commenting on it. But I just can't imagine what it would be like to watch Elvis. Hang on, I'm gonna die. To watch Elvis shake his hips around on stage, and then like scream uncontrollably and faint. You know what I mean? To be so overwhelmed with sexual tension that I'm like fainting and screaming, just because he's shaking his hips. You know what I mean? Am I in the minority there? Like, is anyone like, yeah, bro, I get it, man. Here's what I will say: if you would take someone from the 1950s and just show them like a soft core porn video from today, I think they would explode. Honestly. Like, am I wrong? Have you ever heard the thought experiment of like, if the royal family, the kings and queens of 300 years ago were to have like a chicken tender from today, their brains would explode because the taste, like the flavors and tastes are just so beyond what was available 300 years ago. They wouldn't be able to comprehend it. You know what I mean? I think the same way, if you were to show the same dames back in the 50s, and I apologize if that term is derogatory. I don't know. I just know it's an old word for that people used to refer to women as. I'm saying it as a term of respect. I just know that it's an old word. But if you were to show a 1950s woman who was fainting in the crowd when Elvis was shaking his hips, a softcore porn video from today, or even just like if you were to read them a chapter from a smut book or something, I think they would die. I think they would genuinely die. I'm up for debate on that, by the way. Lock in, guys. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was really close. Headline: guy genuinely too good. Genuinely. Okay, I'm getting nervous now. Can you imagine if I did subtract 15 minutes? I'd have 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. I don't need a bath. You know, here's what I will say. Guys, back in college, listen, I used to be in a fraternity. Did I ever tell you guys that? I'm sure some of you knew that. I used to be in a fraternity. I used to. And we would have group showers. But like in, you know what I mean? Like in, just like in a 1950s way. You know what I mean? We would have communal showers. That's a better way of saying it. It's not that we would purposely try to shower together. The showers were communal. Okay, so if you ever wanted to take a shower, you never had the option to take a shower privately. Somebody could always walk in and shower with you. And in like locker room style communal showers, okay? What the hell? What was my point? Why are we talking about this? I had a point to this. I swear to God I had a point to this. What were we talking about? Yes, I've seen a lot of penises, but like not in a weird way. I've seen a lot of penises in a family-friendly way, genuinely. Not in a weird way. I had a point to this. What the hell was I gonna say? What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, okay, thank you, Googie, thank you. And so, and I've seen a lot of people take showers. I have seen a lot of adult, grown men take showers, guys, okay? So I know how dirty most of you are. Is there any adult men in chat? I know how dirty most of you are. A lot of you do not wash every part of your body, and I know that for a fact. I have several data points. Several. Hundreds. And consistently, people used to note how clean I actually am. Guys, I wash everything. Okay? Okay? I'm someone who washes everything. God damn it. God damn it. I'm actually getting nervous right now. Guys, I wash places that most people wouldn't even think of. No, but seriously though, I am pretty clean. Like, I'm a pretty clean person though, honestly. If you can, okay, if you can't, this is mild. If you can't handle that, like, you know how much stuff is available online right now? If you can't handle me saying that I clean myself, I guess it's virtue signal o'clock, guys. Just as a reminder, though, guys, I am gonna be I'm gonna be bathing with my clothes on. If I do have to take a bath on stream, I will be fully clothed. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Karuto! Welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow, like a week ago or something, a few days ago. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell was that attempt? Guys, if I haven't beat this by like 5 minutes, I think I may genuinely stop talking. If there's 5 minutes left... Perfect, perfect, okay. Oh my god, bro, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is too hard, guys. This is genuinely too difficult. Bath of pain. I saw your TikTok about moving from TikTok YouTube short views to the long-term views. I was like, is this for me? Well, if you stay here for another 12 minutes, you could potentially watch me take a bath. So I think you can decide for yourself if this is for you. I think answering that one question is gonna really let you decide if this is for you or not. Guys, I'm more nervous for this right now than I have been for than I was for Pantheon 5, and it's not even close, by the way. Okay, Trevor, okay, you have everything, all the skills you need to do this. Just remember your training. Just remember your training, Trevor. Remember your training. Oh my god! Okay. Yes! Yes! God! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro, look at my hands. Look at my hands right now. Hang on. Look at my hands. Look at that. Look at the glow. Wait, you can't see the reflection. Hang on. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's miserable. That would have been genuinely miserable. Oh, holy hell. Holy hell. I'm happy for my own sake. Oh my god, you better believe it. You and me both, honestly. Guys, I'd like to thank my grandparents. I'd like to thank my ancestors for having intercourse. I would like to thank... I'd like to thank Neanderthals. Or wait a minute. I would like to thank Charles Darwin. And that... Okay, no, I want to go back even farther. I'd like to thank the fish that crawled out of the sea for the first time and was like, you know what? It's not so bad up here. The fish that crawled out of the sea and went... You know what? This place ain't too bad. And it's like, hey, boys! Boys, come out of there! Check this, look at what's going on up there. And the guys are like, what? We can't breathe up there. What do you want? And he's like, no, seriously, just come look at this. They're like, okay. What? What do you want, Greg? And they're like, oh my god. I would like to thank those guys. Those are the guys that I'd like to thank for this accomplishment. All right, guys, I just have one thing to say. And that is... Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate anyone and everyone that was here. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. The next stream that I do is probably going to be Thursday. If you want to know if I'm going to delay my live stream or change the date that I'm going to go live, join the Discord. Join the Discord, !Discord, and I'll post all the announcements in the announcements tab there. Next stream is going to be Thursday. I think the one after that's going to be Saturday. And yeah, that's all I got. Guys, thanks so much for watching. 07. Thanks so much for being here. Peace out. I'm so happy we're ending the stream by not taking a bath. I cannot explain to you how happy I am about that. Peace out. Thanks for watching.